Hi guys, so today we're going to talk about goal setting. Now, I know some of you are thinking, oh, goal setting, boring and can be quite deep, but it's really important. It's like going into the gym and trying to achieve a goal, but not really knowing what you're doing. So it's important to make sure that the goal is set from the outset. And I'm sure that you've all heard of the mnemonic SMART. We're going to break this down and we're going to explain what this means. Now, the first letter is specific, okay? So it's important to set a specific goal. Now, why is it important? Well, it's like saying, I want to lose some weight. Some weight. How much weight? It's important to know what the actual specific amount of weight is that you want to lose. So it's really important to make sure that you get your starting point. Now, I know there's a lot of you thinking, oh, I don't really know what my starting point is. But if you don't know where you are, how do you know where you're going to go? And then it's important to make sure that we can measure it, okay? Measurable. So it's important to choose which measuring tool is important to you. So weight, circumference measurements, you choose. It's totally up to you, but make sure you use the same one all the time, and make sure that once you set your target and you set your point B, that in between, so let's say if you wanted to lose 14 pounds, which is a stone in weight, you don't just look at 14 pounds and concentrate on that. We concentrate on pound 1. Then we concentrate on pound 2, because along the way, we're going to create these little wins and these little really important, achievable little targets. Now, that's very, very important. It has to be achievable. If you're setting yourself a goal and it's 2 stone in 2 weeks, that's not achievable. Give yourself something where you know you're going to get these little wins and you're going to get these realistic targets. So you see what I did there? Good, that one. Back to it. It's really important. It's the most important thing that you will have in your arsenal when it comes to achieving your goal. Setting realistic goals, okay? And alongside that is making sure that you're giving yourself the right time scale to do it in, okay? As I said a second ago, it's not really realistic to set yourself a target of losing 2 stone in 2 weeks. It's the wrong type of time scale. We need to understand that this is going to take time and it's not going to be something that is overnight, especially if we want to maintain it. Now, another thing to really take on board with fat loss is that it's not linear. You're not going to start here at your starting point and come down to point B, which is your goal, in that fashion. It's not going to happen. You're not going to lose 2 pounds here, 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 2 pounds here. Boom, I'm at my goal. Set those as targets, realistic, 2 pounds a week. You're setting yourself a realistic target, it's measurable, you're giving yourself a time scale, you're doing all the things that you need to do from a smart perspective. However, stay realistic, stay very realistic, and understand that fat loss is not linear. It will look more like this. You will go up and down the scale until eventually you reach there, and that's okay. You haven't failed if you put 0.2 of a pound on, or even a pound or 2 pounds. That's okay. Don't get too hung up on the scale every single day. Don't be getting on the scale every single day or measuring yourself every single day. You will achieve your goal if you apply these principles and you keep yourself on track with your nutrition, you keep yourself on track with your training, and you're consistent. That is the biggest thing. The big C is not the naughty word that we've all become to believe. Consistency. That is the most important thing when it comes to achieving your goal, whether that be fat loss, muscle building, whatever it is, okay? Apply these, be consistent, understand fat loss isn't linear and that you are going to have ups and downs, and you will achieve what it is that you want to achieve. Thanks guys, I'll speak to you soon.